Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be reviewing and ranking all 8 Celestial Storm Full Art Trainer cards. Now this video is geared towards the competitive player in the 2019 Standard Format. So 8 different Full Art Trainer cards in the newest set out there, Celestial Storm. August 3rd, 2018 is the official release date of Celestial Storm. The set is based around Rayquaza and includes many Hoenn region Pokemon. You also find modernized reprints of cards from the EX and Neo series of sets. Now these 8 Full Art Trainer cards range in value between $10 and $25. On average, you're looking at 1 to 2 Full Art cards per booster box between the GX Full Art and the Full Art Trainer. Most times when a set is released, the better supporter cards are released as Full Art Trainers. Of the 8 Full Art Trainers in this set, many help draw cards, which is important for the 2019 Standard Format because a couple of useful supporter cards for drawing cards into your hand have been rotated out, things like Supporter N and Professor Sycamore. So in my opinion, the 8th best, or really the worst, Full Art Trainer in Celestial Storm would be TV Reporter. This card says the following: draw 3 cards, then discard a card from your hand. If you have no cards in your deck, you can't play this card. So the reason that this is the worst Full Art Trainer in the set is because you have to discard a card from your hand when drawing. So essentially this will add 2 cards to your hand once you have used TV Reporter. There are much better draw supporters out there, including some other draw supporters that are Full Art cards in Celestial Storm. Now a lot of these Full Art cards in the set are very cool looking, and a lot of these will make my top 10 list when it comes to the most collectible cards in the set. The 7th best Full Art Trainer in the set would be Bill's Maintenance. This is very similar to TV Reporter and says the following: shuffle a card from your hand into your deck. If you do, draw 3 cards. So both TV Reporter and Bill's Maintenance allow you to draw 3 total cards. However, you must shuffle a card from your hand back into your deck, whereas TV Reporter, you are discarding a card from your hand. Of course, you do lose the game if you run out of cards in your deck, so this Bill's Maintenance Trainer card may help extend the game. But between the 2 of these, neither are going to be very useful going forward. The 6th best Full Art Trainer in Celestial Storm, in my opinion, would be Underground Expedition. This says, look at the bottom 4 cards of your deck and put 2 of them into your hand. Put the other cards back on the bottom of your deck in any order. So it is nice that you're allowed to look at the bottom 4 cards of your deck and just take 2 that you need. And then you can also put those same 2 cards back on the bottom so you'll know where exactly those 2 cards are at. So it's always important to know what cards are in both your hand, discard pile, and in your deck to try and figure out what prize cards you have left and then what the best way to get the cards you need into your hand. And Underground Expedition is a useful way to do that. Now this card won't be used too often, but it is better in my opinion than both TV Reporter and Bill's Maintenance. The 5th best Full Art Trainer from Celestial Storm would be Apricorn Maker. This card says the following: search your deck for up to 2 item cards that have the word ball in their name. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So this card is very similar to the first 3 Full Art Trainer cards that I've already discussed in this video. This card has the potential to get more cards into your hand just because the 2 item cards that you search for, things like Ultra Ball for example, can then go and find additional Pokemon. You could go and get a Tapu Lele GX in your hand and then use its ability to go and get another supporter that you can then use the following turn. Or you could go and get Ultra Ball and then get an evolution Pokemon you want to use that same turn. The 4th best Full Art Trainer in the Celestial Storm set would be Lisia. Now this is a female character on a Full Art Trainer, so it may be more valuable in the future, but it says, Search your deck for up to 2 Prism Star cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. I really like this trainer card for competitive play just because with Prism Star cards, you only can use 1 copy of a card with the same name. So this card makes it very easy to go out and get those Prism Star cards you have in your deck. And it allows you to quickly determine if those Prism Star cards are in your prize cards or not. I know in my Buzzwole GX deck, which I can't use in the 2019 standard format anymore without some modifications, I use a Diancie Prism Star. That is a Prism Star I would love to get on my bench as quickly as possible. Getting into the top 3 now, the third best full art trainer in Celestial Storm would be Steven's Resolve. And this card says the following. Search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Your turn ends. So although this card is a bit disappointing in that it immediately ends your turn, not allowing you to attack, this card is very similar to the Magical Ribbon move on Sylveon GX. And if you're able to get Steven's Resolve into your hand the very first turn of the game, possibly by using Tapu Lele GX's Wonder Tag ability, you can essentially use a Magical Ribbon attack without actually attacking with a Pokemon your very first turn. And since Supporter N has been rotated out, it is less likely that your opponent is going to make you shuffle your hand into your deck and draw new cards. So if you use Steven's Resolve the first turn of the game, it can give a big head start to your strategy and get your deck set up very quickly. The second best full art trainer in Celestial Storm would be Copycat. This is a very cool looking card. I know a lot of collectors are really trying to get their hands on this card. Just a lot going on and a lot of cool looking artwork. The card itself says, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. And like I just mentioned with Steven's Resolve, with the rotation of Supporter N, for example, and Professor Sycamore, a card like Lily will see more run, and that card can get several cards into your opponent's hand. If your opponent uses Lily, you can then use Copycat the next turn and get just as many cards into your hand. And I think this card will become more popular as the 2019 standard format progresses. In my opinion, the best full art trainer from Celestial Storm would be Tate and Liza. Now I did make this video geared towards the 2019 standard format, and like I mentioned, with the removal of some of the draw supporters out there as well as Floatstone, this card makes a lot of sense to use in decks. You may use 2 copies of this card I could see going forward. There are 2 options on this card when using it. You can either shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 5 cards, so very similar to what Shauna does, or switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. And this is very similar to what Switch does. So 2 different options here with the card, both very good. Of course, going forward, at least right now, Cynthia and then Guzma are easily going to be the most popular supporters out there. But this card, I think, is going to be up there as far as popularity. So if you're looking to do a couple of different things with a supporter card, definitely consider putting this Tate and Liza full art into your deck. So there's a look at the 8 full art trainer cards from the Celestial Storm set. I can have the final list put on the screen now, 1 through 8, and I would say the top 4 full art trainer cards in this set, Tate and Liza, Copycat, Steven's Resolve, and Lisia, all will see run in competitive play this year in the 2019 standard format. So there you have it. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, make sure to check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages. Also, if you disagree with this list, or if you have some strategies involved with these supporter cards, please let me know in the comment section of this video. So thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.